last week. They suffered such bitter disappointment with that last-ditch defeat against Barcelona in El Gran Clásico. 3 teams to beat Real Madrid so far this season. It was a surprise win back in February, and today they have put out a very strong team. It is 10 of the 11 that started last week against Barcelona. Gareth Bale is out for some considerable time. And so it's the same back four. Nacho once more alongside Sergio Ramos, who served his suspension for the red card in the Clásico. Casemiro will be watching his step in midfield, flanked as always by Toni Kroos and Luka Modric. And the one change is up front, where James gets the vacant spot alongside Ronaldo and Benzema, who's either... Well, they mixed things up in midweek, Valencia, for the game at home against Real Sociedad, but they've gone with the strongest 11 today. They have the youngster Tony Lato, who's become the regular left-back alongside the experienced Mangala and Garay. Soler and Parejo will be holding things together in midfield. Carlos Herrera, a player who's emerged this season, only 20 years of age. They have 3 backup in Nani Orellana, who scored the winning goal against Real Madrid last time they met, and the sole striker will be Santi Mina. It couldn't be more gripping, could it, La Liga at this moment in time? Remains cool-headed. He's aiming to do the league and European double, something that hasn't been done since '58. Now Real Madrid under the pressure early on. Oof. Less than a minute gone, and it was Santi Mina who was given the freedom of the Bernabeu.
Big ball straight over the top here, and he completely misses it there. Sergio Ramos, he gets a touch on it, which puts it into the path of Santi Mina. Keeper makes the first save there, comes back, and then what's this from Santi Mina? Off the post. Tight angle, clips the post.
Over Carvajal.
Good ball.
Nani, the former Manchester United winger, shakes off Carvajal, and then unfortunately that was the kind of cross they used to see quite often at Old Trafford.
That's a shame, but he's overhit it. It's got to be better than that. And Nacho's caught flat-footed. And again,
Carvajal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just brilliant to beat the full-back. Puts it into Benzema. That's the best that Benzema could do in a tight spot.
well, excellent right-hand side. Good individual skills to get past the full-back and put a telling cross in. Break, as we said, Rob.
Nani. Oh, defence-splitting pass onside. Well off target from Orellana, who'd stolen in there.
This season, let's have a look, see. He's onside as the pass is made. He's definitely onside. Linesman's got it right, and he
tense it's going to get. James. Benzema. Oh, does well to get the turn in and the shot.
Well, he had it all. It's a shame he couldn't find the bottom corner, because there's a great run from Cristiano Ronaldo on the left, inside left position. And obviously, Karim Benzema doesn't see that. Mangala.
Good distance. Enterprising angle for Cristiano Ronaldo. He goes through the wall at the pace, but not the accuracy.
Oh, you're right. He gets hold of it, Rob. He strikes right through the ball, but it doesn't dip. That's what he wanted, to get it to dip.
Well, Toni Kroos has been the leading assister of goals this season. There's James, who goes for goal, and he was only a whisker away.
Well, you can see it bending far post. Left foot, curling all the time. Really was. You can see it now. Look at the curve. Wasn't too far away.
It's a good scoring form. 2 against Depor. Scored against Barcelona. Carvajal. It's a great cross.
There you go.
And who should be at the head of it other than Cristiano Ronaldo? It's been a barren spell as far as he's concerned in La Liga. He'd gone 4 games without a goal, but he's back at the head of the queue.
What's this run, Rob? His run is really good. He's waiting for the cross. He looks as if... Let's have a look. Watch him make the run. And there he is. From far post, he gets across 2 players. Across 2 players. On the blind side. Brilliant stuff. And there he goes, hammers it down into the back of the net. Well done, Cristiano Ronaldo. 32 goals, that's 20 in the league. That's an excellent header. Well dispatched.
Well, he does excel in scoring against Valencia. Now he's acting as cheerleader, trying to get the charge when they won the Spanish FA Cup, the Copa del Rey.
Well, bring back Rafa.
Oh, it's a chance here.
Good effort.
He did open up. It was patient from Munir.
Rob coming inside, which is what he likes. He's got a sight of goal, and he whips it just wide of the far post. But you can see there is that potency. That's Santi Mina who's fed him the ball. And at 1-0 down, it's still game on.
Keylor Navas hasn't a clean sheet in his last 13 appearances. Oh, little looping shot. Just a warning for Real.
Every second half has been not an awful lot of good football played.
James. Marcelo. Benzema. Oh, good feet by Benzema.
Oh my goodness.
First time we've seen him shine this afternoon. Carvajal. Luka Modric has a go. Parejo stands his ground, and he did wrap an arm around him as well.
There was a little bit of a pull, Rob. There was slight pull
with his assistant. It looks as though Parejo had done a good job, and then
he pulls him. He just pulls him back. I think the linesman's given this decision, Rob. You can see here, he's holding him, and he pulls him back to stop him getting to the ball.
Well, I think that is going to be
best. He said, I didn't call that one, but this is brilliant play from Benzema. Comes inside on his right foot, does everything right, Rob. I thought he's going to score here, and he's unlucky. Clips the outside of the post, and the ricochet comes back and
saved 5 of them. Here's the penalty saving king.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
Fellow strikers as decoys. Ronaldo went for just inside the post. It was one of the easier penalty saves of Alves. That's the 23rd penalty save of his career.
Brilliant. Guess right, Rob, and he's done so well.
A record 18 penalty saves in La Liga. Well, he's got a fair list as well. He's saved from Antoine Griezmann earlier this year. One of 2 penalties against that.
Well, the break's on.
Here's James. Ronaldo, catch in the eye. Benzema to the right-hand side. James goes for glory himself.
Wow.
He usually...
that was a very good point, Rob.
May not throw everything for. This is James. Lazy back flick. Benzema. And he was aiming for the top corner.
Well, he's going for glory himself, and he had options, Rob. He had James giving him the ball. There's a great pass from Luka Modric. James flicks it back into the path. I think it's for Casemiro. He just wants to go for goal himself. I thought he could have slipped it through in front of James.
Between goalkeeper and defenders is a brilliant ball. A little bit of improvisation there.
Wow, well done, Rodrigo. First touch of the ball. It tells me he had a really good diagonal run behind Nacho, and he's got to it first. Got a looping header there. He might have put it in the back of the net. That's why 1-0's never enough, Rob.
Casemiro. Asensio flies it in, just needs a touch. Oh, and Ronaldo threw himself at it, went through the pain barrier, but doesn't his goal. That was one heavy collision because his eyes were completely fixed on the ball. A concern from the Valencia goalkeeper.
Yes, there's a great ball comes in here from Marco Asensio there, and Ronaldo then, you can say he clatters him, he squeezes him against the far post.
If anything, maybe Lato cushioned the pain for Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think you're right, Rob. Wonderful pass though, wasn't it, from Asensio?
Such an important block by Lato to just get in the way of Ronaldo, arms and legs and everything. Didn't allow him to get a connect.
He fancies this one, Danny Parejo. It's a good striker of the ball.
You could power the whole city on the nervous tension inside the Bernabeu.
Oh, there you go.
There it is. Parejo silences the Bernabeu. returning to the club that let him go and doing massive damage to Real Madrid.
8 minutes to get the response. Have a look at this strike. Up and over the wall, Rob. That's a fabulous strike. He got the technique, absolutely top draw.
Eat your heart out, Cristiano Ronaldo. That was perfection.
That's hard to do it. Up and over the wall in the top corner. No chance for Keylor Navas. And he gets a hand to it. You can see, look, they're jumping. Ronaldo, it's at least 6 inches over Morata, and he's jumped high.
Well, it was precision. If they win every other game this season, they're the champions. They can afford to draw one. Marcelo cuts inside. Finds with the right. Marcelo's right foot. It's a rarity, but it's a rare old goal.
Well.
A tale of the unexpected. Marcelo. And whenever he has scored a goal for Real Madrid in the last 20 games, they have gone on to win. Even he affords a right smile.
Rob, we were laughing when he had the shot with his right foot about 10-15 minutes ago, because it went red. And a super play here. Morata, clever skills, and he drives the ball across. It comes to Marcelo, and then he shapes the head of his left foot, comes inside on his right and buries it. That's a class finish. Any striker would be happy with that, especially on your swinger. Right foot, bottom corner. Great goal. Is it going to be enough, though?
Well, even for a player who has won so much and achieved so much in his career, you can see what that goal means to Marcelo. Cue the celebrations. And then 4 minutes later, Marcelo makes it 2-1. And we're now into the time added by the officials, and there are going to be 4 additional minutes.
Well, look what it means.
It's twisted and it's turned, and the referee draws to a close. A big victory for Real Madrid. It's now over to you, Barcelona. Real take their place at the top of the table, 81 points. Won the hard way. Ronaldo gave them the lead. Then there was a twist when Ronaldo's penalty was brilliantly saved by Alves, the expert in situations like that. Parejo returned to his former club, but a dramatic goal, 8 minutes remaining, and then the elements of surprise. A collector's item, a right-footed shot, a winning goal from that man, Marcelo, and Real Madrid just edge it.